I'm Bruce Tough, principal of the Tough Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
And now, here's the veteran voice of the legal fix, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Lone Star State in Montgomery County, Texas, for a brand new episode of the Legal Fix, a new age radio show presented by the Tough Law Firm, the toughest law firm in town, with the toughest lawyers around, answering your toughest legal questions. Introducing first, hosting out of the red corner, the big deal, Bruce Colson. Tough, joined by Boy Wonder, Brandon Scott Riley, and super lawyer, GI Jerome, the Golden Boy, Jeremy Lee Hall.
Oh! Hey, thank you, Bruce Buffer. I'm the big deal, Bruce Tough, here with Boy Wonder, Brandon Riley, and super lawyer, G.I. Jerome, the Golden Boy, Jeremy Hall. Call our hotline, 936-900-2381. Hey, we've got a special guest for the new year. Happy New Year to everybody. I want to say we all dressed up too. Look at us. Yeah, we're like really
totally
spiffy.
Uncoordinated. We're just all celebrating the new year.
Don't we usually coordinate what we wear?
2022.
Yeah,
we have the telepathy.
I know.
It was
we all match.
at the
local
Italian restaurant.
Boy Wonder's renewing his vows.
Look at me. Yeah. Oh, he is. Look at him. Boy Wonder was late because he forgot his tie.
Yeah. He didn't leave his mustache dye on long enough.
Yeah. So we had to have bumper music for 13 minutes. So it's just crazy.
Green room.
Hey, so we our featured guest for the new year 2022. Rick Rutledge. We've been getting him on. He's an author. He's a scholar. He's the Right Honorable Rick Rutledge. We always have our Friday conversation, and the Right Honorable Rick Rutledge. And Rick has such a rich background. But look at this. We've got his book. He's an author.
Dope.
He's an author. Look at that.
Dog whisperer.
Yeah,
Rut
Sounds. And this is not only his first book. He has two books. So we're going to have Rick talk about himself, talk about his book. Oh, wait. One of the most important things about Rick that I learned right off, he's a Marine. Yes,
correct.
He's a Marine.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and we were going to have Rick on right before Christmas, and I have some sad news. But we had World War II veteran Bill Colby, who is a great friend of my father's, but went to the University of Michigan together, both in World War II, both served. Rick, before Christmas, we had him on the show. So it was like our last show of the year. So we had to bump the Marine for the Army Air Corps guy, World War II. He only flew 9 bombing missions over Japan. Yeah, successfully. The other 3, they were crashed or shot down. So, and he just said, well, I said 11.
It was 8, though.
Yeah, it was 8. So he passed away. I'm so sorry to report. We had a little bit of a service at Rotary yesterday to honor Bill Colby, and then he's going to have a memorial service at 10 o'clock on Monday at Forest Park, the Woodlands. So we'll have that service. And
rest in peace, Bill Colby.
Right before the show, we did have a prayer for him and his family. So, yeah, condolences.
It was an honor to have him on. Man, what a special moment for the Legal Fix.
Oh, Absolutely. I'll tell you, it's a big deal. So, Rick, welcome to the show.
It's great to be here when the mayor calls.
Yeah. I'm glad you were able.
He almost was the mayor, but we were able to save the Woodlands from incorporating.
Yeah, we
Correct.
did. Yeah.
Odd that the mayor was saving, but anyway.
Yeah,
but I get it.
The mayor equivalent saved the Woodlands from having a city and taxes and bureaucracy.
You'll be my mayor. You're my mayor whether we're incorporated or not. Man.
Yes.
Oh, God bless you.
Yes.
God bless you. Well, Rick, I've got your extensive resume right here in front of me, but why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself? Tell us about yourself.
Well, I got out of law school in 1989. and went into the Marine Corps right after that. Served a tour as a prosecutor, defense counsel, and when I got out, I came back home. This is my home. I'm born and raised in Houston. Came back here, worked in the Woodlands for the old, used to be Wetzel, Heron, and Drucker. I showed up, Drucker left, and I followed him. I worked with Doug and that group for 20 years until they started, went off with Baker Donaldson. And then I started my own shop 10 years ago next month. And I've been doing that. Yeah, how about that? So I do construction, commercial, tort, insurance, indemnity cases. We have a caller.
We have a caller, Rick Rutledge. We're going to take the call. Did someone already know that you were going to be on the show talking about your book? Okay, caller. Who's calling?
Welcome to the Legal Fix.
Kendall. I'm Kendall.
What's your question, Kendall?
Thank you. I love your show.
Thank you.
I have a question for Mr. Rutt.
Lidge.
It's okay. Call me Rutt. I've been called
Wait
a
a
lot
minute.
worse.
Do you actually know that Rick Rutledge is on our show and you're calling in about it?
Ruh-roh.
Yes. About what?
We're live, Bruce.
Do you know him? Is he like? Are you a former client?
What's your question?
Hi. My resolution this year is to, show more love to people and humanity in general. And I just think your book is right on, it's just what I need.
What's your question?
So how do I
Thank
get
you.
it?
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
how do you get the book? She's asking about how to get.
That's interesting.
That's a fair question.
We decided it's not the first book you can get on Amazon. My wife and I decided to make this is a very personal book, so you can only get it through me. So I am the delivery option. I am the postal clerk. So you need to send me an email to Rick Rutline, RICKRUTLINE @gmail.com. And everybody says, wait a minute. Your last name's Rutledge.
Right.
Wait a minute. I said,
Call
I
the
know.
Rutline.
It's Rick Rutline @gmail.com. If you'll send me an email, I'll get your information and tell you how to get one, okay?
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kendall.
Thanks, Kendall. Hey, in the back of the book, it actually says Rick Rutledge is a writer, speaker, attorney, and former Marine. His words are always honest, sometimes wrong, but never boring. I like that, Rick.
The middle one, I always am good with the middle one. The first two, I'm pretty good on the first and the last one, but the middle one, I'm always up to date on.
Sometimes wrong.
Absolutely. I want the expectations to be right in the realm of reasonableness right off the bat.
Oh, that's great.
It's good lawyering.
That's great. Well, I'm glad we had a call. We do have listeners on the show. Okay.
I know. I told some of them I was going to be on Facebook. Apparently, the word is spreading.
Yeah,
So-
We've gone up to 8
I know.
subscribers.
I had an event. I was hosting an event for Judge Amy Tucker at the Honor Cafe, and I actually mentioned the Legal Fix, and we got a shout out by at least four people. And I went, "What people? There's at least
some
more that
fans,
watch the
fan
show."
following.
Yeah.
I'm honored, man. This is big. I brought my glasses. I'm ready to roll.
We love
Okay.
you, fans.
Yeah.
We love you.
All right. So
Legal
did we
Fix
cut you
fans.
off before the caller? You were going to talk a little bit more. I know you got an extensive legal background, and there's something that a lot of people don't know about you. You're a baseball general manager. You played high school ball.
Right.
You're prolific as far as your knowledge on baseball, because I remember talking to you about.
I hope you haven't loaded these guys up with really tough baseball trivia questions for the hot seat. But in any event,
You're going to be surprised. What was Barry Bonds' lifetime batting average?
Pretty good. But I used to, I coached high school baseball for right about 10 years. It was actually a homeschool baseball team, which the program grew leaps and bounds.
What was it called?
The MTV Mustangs.
Okay.
And we played we played the public schools, private schools, everybody around. Played Oak Ridge, lost to them 3-2 in the last inning. We had a really great team.
I was a part of HCYA, Homeschool Christian Youth Association.
Yeah, we played those guys every year. And so that was a great experience. So I am a former high school baseball coach to go with legal and writing and all that good stuff.
That's awesome.
And you're the winningest head coach of their team, right?
Well, I'm
in
the
your
only coach
jerseys.
I've ever had. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true.
Yes.
But I am, and they retired my number, and when I left in 2011, I actually came back. They called me back. I couldn't stay, and I wanted to get back, but that was very moving. was a great experience working with those guys. I still keep in touch with many of my players, and they're like second set of sons to me.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also have another book that I noticed. It's Clearing a Landing Zone for Deplorables. When was that?
Daisy Cutter. The name of the book is Daisy Cutter, Clearing
Okay.
a Landing Zone for the Deplorables. I published that in 2018. You can get that on Amazon. That was, I used to blog, and that was a curated collection of blogs and blog posts, and it was, I put it into segments to different topics, and what I found was it kind of explained my evolution ideologically. I was a very refined, nice, bushy, invited to the inauguration, and then I found myself morphing into this nasty, deplorable man. And but it's interesting because you can kind of see the evolution over time. It's kind of a prequel, if you will, to the Trump movement ideologically. So that's normally what I write before this book is very different. Rut Sounds is a different thing for me. I'm normally writing polemics and that sort of stuff and what have you. So
tell me about Rut Sounds. Just tell me a little bit. If someone was interested in this book, because I know that you close every segment by "Today I'm thankful for," which I really appreciate, and I don't do that enough. And we did that today. We did that before the show, and I think we're going to do it from now on. Let's talk about what we're thankful for.
I appreciate that. You know, I was trying to write what I call, quote, the third book in there, another cultural polemic, and I just couldn't get going. And part of it had to do with the fact I was going through some tough things personally. I was separated from my wife, and still am. It's a hard thing, but I love her, and I'm praying and hoping for reconciliation. But I was kind of stuck in that, and I went to church, and they said, look, there was a message about what to do when you're feeling down. And the last point was start to thank God before things get better. And I said, that's I'm going to try that. And I'm going to write a little blurb each day about maybe what happened, something I'm thinking about, maybe it's some legal story. There's a lot of law in this book.
There is.
And then I'm going to write down every day, here's something I'm thankful for today, and I'm going to try it and just kind of see where it goes. And it was a great experience. I felt it helped me, and as it was helping me, I'm like, well, this will be a great book to give to people or sell to people. And it's very expensive to do one of those, by the way. Mike Loomis helped me put it together. He doesn't work for cheap. I have to drive the Brinks truck up to Colorado. I love Mike. When you watch this, I love you, Mike. Anyway, so but anyway, it's hopefully it helps people as I talk through my journey. But it's important, though, the focus is not so much the particular struggles, right? Because we all have them, but it's what we do about it. What type of mindset do we take into it?
Amen.
Good deal. All right, we're going to take a short break, but when we return, we're going to put you on the hot seat. That's a rapid-fire cross-examination where you're going to have to answer our toughest questions as fast as you can. We're going to put you on a timer, and we're going to see how you do. We'll give. Well, we
this was not disclosed. Where's my disclosure agreement?
Well,
you'll get it.
Yeah.
It's coming.
So we used to do it for a minute.
There's a TRO coming in.
Yeah.
There's a TRO
confidentiality agreement. We're going to need your fingerprint real quick.
Things that came in. What came in?
The writ of certiorari came in. Yes,
Denied.
Denied. Bing, we won. Okay, let's cut for a break. We got to go. Carlos is getting us pushed on. Oh wait, we got a call.
Remember the script.
All right, here we go. Caller. All right, who's calling?
Welcome to the Legal Fix.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Who's calling?
Yeah, I call for Rick Rutledge.
Yes, sir.
What's your question?
Turn your radio down, please.
Doug Drucker.
Oh my God! It's Doug.
Douglas Drucker.
Oh my
Doug,
God.
the famous.
I have a question for him.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Nice, bushy, invited to the inauguration, and then I found myself morphing into this.
Turn your radio down.
Yeah,
Doug.
we're listening to ourselves.
I love that Doug's reading it live with the radio show. He's got the radio show on. It's on delay. And he's
I know.
Okay.
What's your question?
I'm aware. I'm watching it, actually.
Oh, good. Ask your question to Rick.
My question is, I'm asking Mr. Rutledge if, in his practice, he handles any class action litigation for midgets.
I missed that totally. Did you get it, Rick?
I did.
All right, Doug, you got to turn your radio
Now you
off.
can just hang up and listen.
Yeah,
The
hang
answer
up
is
and
no.
listen.
The answer is no, and you are hereby banished from the rest of the show.
Yeah.
What was
Kick
the
him off.
question? Can you
Do you
repeat?
handle any class action? I'm quoting
midgets?
now. For midgets.
Yeah, that's
For
what I
midgets.
thought I heard.
Oh,
Class
oh
action
my
for midgets.
God.
Yeah, they
Stop
need
that,
class
Rick.
actions too.
All right, thank you, Doug. Doug
He
is a
does have a
legend.
nice pelt, though.
He does have a nice
Nice
belt.
pelt.
Doug is a legend. He is a legend in the legal community. And Wetzel Drucker, that operation, I went to see him when I was in Houston, and I had a case up here, and I wanted to visit Don Wetzel. And
Yep.
I visited with Doug. I had a case with Doug, probably one of the few cases Doug and I had. And before the lawsuits were filed, he sent the demand letter, and I said, we got to work this out. I tell who I was representing a big company, and I came in, and Doug and I sat in the conference room, and I mean, we worked it out. I mean, because I knew better.
Yeah.
Doug is he's
a smart guy.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Talking right now. I'm sorry, I was listening to Rick and I got missed it.
Oh,
Get rid of him.
it's Doug. He
Run
won't
him
leave.
off.
Run
Doug
him.
won't leave.
Jim,
Yeah,
run him.
he won't leave.
Run it back.
Doug, we're going to have you on the show. You've got to be. In fact, we've got to have you on the show now. Yeah,
Goodbye,
Doug is-
Douglas.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be on the show. I just am interested in whether Mr. Rutledge would take such a case on a contingency basis.
Sounds like he's
take that
open
under
to it.
advisement, sir.
Yeah, he's open to it.
He says he'll take it under
Says
advisement.
he'll follow up with you on
Yeah.
that.
See you
my-
later, Doug.
Thank you, Doug. Okay,
Now for a break.
He'll
but
send
we're
you
going to take a
mini
break. We're
Post-it
going to be
note.
right back, and we'll be right back. Thank you. Hot seat.
I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tough Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
Hey, thank you, Bruce. Welcome back to the Legal Fix. I'm the big deal Bruce Tuff with Boy Wonder, Brandon Riley, and Golden Boy GI Jerome Jeremy Hall. Caller hotline 936-900-2381. Did we ever get Doug off the call? Because, I mean, he would not leave. We tried to cut him
We had to
down,
put
but he
him on
wouldn't
hold.
leave.
He's on an indefinite
You know, we're
hold.
here with our
Ask him
guest,
about
Rick
midgets.
Rutledge, who's a local attorney and an author and a scholar and a baseball aficionado. We're about ready to put him on the hot seat. We took a longer than first segment, so GI Jerome, will you swear in the witness?
Yes, sir. Rick, have you seen the hot seat?
I have not.
You're going to serve as the witness in a rapid-fire cross-examination where you answer our toughest questions as fast as you can. You get one free pass. Every subsequent pass is a 10-second penalty.
Unforgivable.
State your name for the record.
Rick Rutledge.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and your version of the truth, to answer the most questions with least words as fast as you can.
Perhaps.
Okay, I'm going to need a copy of your book. Pass one this way, please.
Yes.
I got one
Everybody
here.
else
Got one here.
Got their copy of the book.
Because we're going to hammer him on it.
Yeah,
All right.
he's-
Are you
okay,
ready,
he's
GI
ready.
Jerome?
Ready.
All right. It's on. How do you spell dick?
D-I-C-K.
Are you related to Dick Rutledge?
Yes.
What about Dick Bunch?
No.
Richard Rutledge?
Yes.
Have you ever gone by Gordy?
Have not.
Like the $4 fill-up box?
No.
So isn't your name Richard?
It is.
So why aren't you a dick?
Pass.
Are you not like the cheesy Gordita Crunchwrap Supreme?
With the cinnamon twist?
I've
The
seen it on
$4
TV.
fill-up box?
No.
You
The
would-
ads turn me off.
You matriculated at the University of
The girl
Texas
that
Law.
leaves during the middle of the kiss, I can't watch that ad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
bad.
love it. You matriculated at the University of Texas School of Law, right?
Yes, whatever matriculated means.
What's the UT rally cry?
Hook 'em horns, I believe.
Let's talk about your book. So,
Yeah, we're canceling animal
what's going
violence
on
in this
here? What is this? What's going on here?
Lulu's giving
Is that
me
the
a
dog?
high five.
Is that the
That's
dog
Lulu.
from Men in Black?
It is not. Actually, she has greater superpowers. And she's taking a carrot from my hand is what she's doing, but we posed that it looks like a high five.
Yeah. Do you consider
High
this a
five.
high five? Very nice. Do you
Very
consider this? Do you consider this a
Very
power
nice.
pose? I see your hand on your knee there. Looks like you got a solid base.
It worked on you, didn't it?
Power pose. It did.
Did you go to Baylor?
Only if I'm in prison or required to by law.
I've read your book cover to cover. Well, not the inside, but just the front to the back. And
Just
I'm
the
dying to
covers.
know. can attitude really overcome circumstance?
Absolutely.
Your preface starts, "My life keeps imitating art." Mr. Holland's opus comes to mind. You got deep into Mr. Holland's opus, it sounds like.
How deep is the opus?
It's deep.
Okay.
It is so deep.
You're-
It's a symphony deep.
Your inscription in Bruce's book thanks him for those Friday afternoon calls.
Yes.
That sounds serious.
What did y'all talk about?
That would be attorney-client privilege.
Okay, good answer.
Who
You
paid
fathered.
who?
Oh, sorry.
Who paid who?
Which time?
you fathered at least 2 kids, right? Ray and Sherry. Who's your favorite?
What? Ray and Sherry, those are friends, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Those are
Looks like
friends.
your kids.
True,
That's
true or
correct.
false?
Who
Never
are
have
your
you-
kids?
My kids, well,
Shout 'em out.
I have Daniel, Reagan, Hope, and Grace, and Jody has Landon and Autumn.
Okay,
So,
who's your favorite?
yes,
All of them.
True or false? Never have you ever permed your hair?
absolutely not.
What kind
Yeah,
of
I don't host the Legal Fix.
What kind of hair product do you use?
Hair product, a comb.
Have you ever
Is
rocked
there
a
something else?
Have you ever rocked a mustache?
I have,
Like a
but
little
my,
pet groomer?
My
Like a-
friends called me Adolf, and that ended it.
A wild Mustang
The marine
mustache?
marine mammal. How tall are you?
I am 5'11" and a half.
Did you used to be taller?
Maybe.
Do you wear short shorts to the gym?
Absolutely not.
Do you lift, bro?
Do you even lift, bro?
I have lifted. I have lifted a lot back in the day when it was required. Otherwise, I'd be killed by the football coaching staff.
How much you bench?
A lot.
Okay.
Isn't it true you wear glasses just for style?
Today I do because you knuckleheads have told me I have to wear glasses during this segment.
What's your eyesight?
Bad. In fact, these are replacement glasses. I'm waiting on my new ones. And Bruce, I don't even know what you're talking about.
So is this your seeing eye dog?
Looks like you might get stomped on. Okay, next Halloween, will you go as James Harriet?
Probably not.
How about Cesar the dog whisperer?
I'm thinking about it.
Newt Gingrich.
Gingrich.
Newt Gingrich?
Yeah.
All right. How about
I need to lose
Charles?
some weight.
How about Charles Chuck Schumer, the round mound of legislation? He's bringing bigger
He's
back.
bringing bigger back.
Pass.
Do you have a will?
Objection, non-responsive,
pass.
2 passes.
Do you have a will?
Yes.
Prenup?
No.
How much money will it take you to retire?
More than too much. I've got to work a long time.
Most humble job you've ever had?
Oh my God, I've cut more grass than anybody you know.
Sum up your life philosophy in a word or phrase.
Good grief, are you serious?
Serious.
Jesus loves me, this I know.
Attaboy.
For the Bible tells me so.
What's the one thing that people don't know about you that you want them to know?
I went ziplining in the Dominican Republic and nearly died.
Ooh, that's crazy.
After the Marines, you went to Wetzel, Heron, and Drucker, right?
Correct.
What was your top selling pretzel? Wiener Schnitzel?
Yes.
Rick Rutledge and Doug Drucker. That sounds like the cast of Boogie Nights. Did you name your firm
Don't
after
say
that
his
movie?
name again because he might fall. Do not say his name again.
Did,
All right,
was Mark
like
Wahlberg
Beetlejuice,
one of the
Beetlejuice,
original
Beetlejuice.
partners?
Yeah. Are you, assuming you're the top dog lawyer, who's the second most preeminent trial lawyer?
Oh, gosh. If I'm the top dog,
If you're the top dog. Yes.
it's got to be Doug.
Doug, of course.
Doug's the best lawyer. No offense. Doug's the best lawyer.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
is.
In
He
spite
is.
of the fact that he's drinking this morning
Yeah.
and calling himself.
How many dogs have you petted?
What?
How many dogs have you petted?
416.
Lifetime pet count.
What? That's your lifetime pet count?
Correct.
What's the meanest thing you've ever said to a dog?
To a dog?
Yeah.
Get out of here, dog.
Have you ever made one cry?
Get on out of here.
I don't know.
If you could
You
be
know,
anything other than a dog, a whispering trial lawyer, what would it be?
Host of the Legal Fix?
Yay.
Nice.
Top unchecked bucket list item.
Oh my gosh. Gotta go to Australia.
Favorite lawyer, movie, or show?
Now's not a good time for that.
Oh my gosh. That's really puncture.
Favorite dog movie or show?
Dog movie? Oh, dog movie.
Pets.
Old Yeller.
Yeller.
Oh,
Shaggy
sad,
Dog.
man.
I
can't
watch
watch
Shaggy
that.
Dog.
I
It's
can't
good.
watch
Yeller.
Old
I'm not
Yeller.
really a dog man, but lawyer movies, that's a good one. If you guys haven't seen The Puncture, you gotta watch.
No.
I'm going to do
I'm
it.
gonna
One
check it.
food for life. What would you eat?
One food for life, that's
Yeah.
all you get?
Yes.
Whataburger number 4.
Yay.
Fastest you ever gone in a car?
100.
Favorite
the
place you've ever been?
Favorite place I've ever been. Wow. Honestly, the Emerald Coast of Florida is my favorite place in the world.
That's cool.
Marco Rubio or Ricky Rubio?
Nancy Pelosi or Kamala Harris?
Marco. What?
AOC or OCD?
Oh, OCD.
Nancy Pelosi or Kamala Harris?
What?
Nancy Pelosi or Kamala
I think it's
Harris?
Kamala.
What?
Kamala?
What? Yeah,
Kamala?
what?
That was
Yeah,
my
he said
answer.
neither. Okay.
That was
Who's
my
smarter, you or Doug Drucker's pelt? Do you call his mom Mother Drucker?
That's wrong.
That is just flat wrong. Okay, that's wrong. Objection. That is flat wrong.
100-yard dash, you versus Randy Bays. Who's the first one to smash their fist and say, "We're going to trial"?
Base. Of course, he's at the starting line when I'm finishing.
At-
But he moved for continuance.
What's
Had a private conference with the judge and got it granted.
What's a better pet, a piranha or a titmouse?
Piranha or titmouse?
I was thinking piranha.
Okay.
Do you even know what a titmouse is, though?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Would you rather eat microwave gas station sushi with Ariana Grande
Ariana Grande.
or live octopuses with Ursula, the Little Mermaid's villainstress?
The villain's dress.
I
from
messed up
Mermaid.
Gingrich and look at you.
No, he said no.
Okay. Would you
That's a
rather
tough one.
would you rather be decapitated by a daisy cutter whilst clearing a landing zone for the deplorables, or fatally bitten by a rabid pug that looks just like your pup?
Oh. Definitely the first.
Daisy cutter.
Yes. To go down that way would be incredible.
Question. of the
Rusty
year.
Harden or Tony Busby?
Rusty Harden every day of the week.
Considering
Busby's
Busby's
still hiding under his boat about something. that
Yeah,
we did.
considering Busby's 23 masseuse lawsuits and Harding's 18 masseuse support letters, how many massage encounters has Deshaun Watson racked up since Pop Warner?
From Pop Warner to high school, from Clemson to the pros, how many massage
416?
encounters
Yeah.
has this guy had?
Yeah, really.
It's got to be a lot.
It's
It's
got-
more than
I mean,
40.
yeah.
It's like 40 a year.
Yeah.
A
Right.
bunch.
How many
thousands.
Yeah.
Right.
Why does Deshaun Watson have to have so many massages?
Because the Texans' offensive line is so bad.
Yeah.
Yes. Good answer.
Hey,
Did you
did you
love
love
the
the
hot
hot seat?
I loved it.
Boy,
It was
Jerome,
great.
Attaboy.
you kicked us today. These were so hard. I'm struggling with this.
These
I
were
need
great.
real
Oh my
glasses
God!
to
It
read
was
on
this.
this.
All right,
Well done.
good job.
Well done.
Good job. We were harder on ourselves. Hey, all right, Rick, tell me your favorite part of the book. I know what my favorite is because I read it. I like the one when you had the case against Racehorse Haynes.
Yes.
And you did something at closing about being a Marine.
Oh, my gosh,
And then
yes.
but if you have a favorite passage other than that, talk about that one and throw the other one in, please.
Wow. Well, there are a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of law in here because I work a lot. And I had one of my friends read it. Goes, "Why you work a lot?" Like, yeah, I know. And that's I'm talking about my days. But what you're referring to there is I was in a case with Racehorse Haynes, who I didn't know who he was when I first started, and I'm making my closing argument. And I happened to mention in passing that I was a Marine. And he stands up and he goes, "We're not going to have any talking about Marine Corps in here." I was an old Corps, boy. I was on Iwo Jima. We don't talk about the Marine Corps. And I looked over and he's got a big smile on his face. I was like, I looked at the judge and said, "I think that's an objection." And Judge Brent Gamble, and he's laughing. He says, "Just go on." But he was great. Bruce, I mean, that was fun. I talk about that in there. And, you know, honestly, as I was going through this, you know, thankfulness kind of begets more thankfulness. And I would talk about different mentors, Doug and others, and just thinking about all these people that have gotten me to where I am. The friends I have, that's the cool thing, was kind of recounting that and then sharing some of those stories. And I've given this book to my children. Maybe they'll read it at some point. One of them already is, I know. And it's cool to be able to kind of communicate your heart. So just talking about the various people that have meant a lot to me, that was kind of my favorite part, if you will. So if any other passages, though, I mean, they're all great, Bruce. I mean, what am I going to say?
And
right?
Rick, everyone ends with something today I'm thankful for.
Right.
I just pulled out a segment I like. It says, "Today I'm thankful for a good visit with Grace. Today I'm thankful for," which I am, "a normal meeting today." A normal meeting.
Right.
Today I'm thankful for we have great weather this spring. I mean,
You
just all insightful stuff.
Well,
I love this.
I think what's important is, some things are small, some are big. One day I'm thankful for the hickory cheeseburger at Beck's Prime, right?
Oh,
and, yes,
we
right.
love Beck's Prime.
But but it's big, it's small. It doesn't really matter. The point is to focus. It helps. It's not just Oprah psychology, but you kind of create your own confirmation bias and looking for good things and looking to be thankful, and then you start. My experience was you find other things as you do that.
You do, and today I'm thankful for God never gave up on me. I mean, just really very spiritual. It's so refreshing. Just wonderful passages, great stories. I'd like to welcome everybody. Tell us again how to get the book. Okay, I know that you have a very complicated system about the ordering, but it's simple,
just to make
actually.
it as hard as possible for me to get it out.
But please tell us about the book. How do we get a hold of this?
Yeah, and I just want to say, my wife is great about it. We both wanted to get the book out, and she loves it too. But it's a personal book, so instead of putting it on Amazon, I'm asking people to email me if you want a copy to rickrutline@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send you one for a small fee of approximately $17.50.
It's well worth it too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it really is. It's wonderful. I'm going to give these books as gifts. They're wonderful.
I hope it does encourage people. I've gotten some pretty good feedback from folks that have read it. That it's encouraging them to maybe look at things in a better, more positive, thankful perspective.
And to piggyback on that, if people want to hire you as a lawyer, how do they get a hold of your law firm?
I am Rutledge Law Office, PC, rutledgelaw.net. You can find me on the internets, all of them. I'm on all of the internets.
www.
And office is 281-528-1535, or just call BR549. Junior Samples Auto Sales. There's a phone that rings out in the. I'm kidding. You guys, that's before your time.
Oh my gosh!
But anyway, that's a way to hire me.
All right, so Rick, we're going to have you back on the show. We didn't even cover half of what I wanted to do today because we took so much time having fun on the hot seats. But I want to thank you
that
for
was quite a deal. I mean, I wasn't prepared, but I need to go back and look at my disclosure agreement, and I'll have my people will get with your people.
We'll negotiate this
Hopefully
next time.
Work this out, okay?
Yeah.
We will.
It's live, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Rick.
Horses left
Thank
the
you for
barn.
tuning in to The Legal Fix. This is brought to you by the Tough Law Firm. Please call our office at 281-681-0808. Visit ToughLawFirm.net or ask a question in the comments below. And you can watch all the past episodes and highlights at ToughLawFirm.net/The Legal Fix for the latest. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And tune in to 91.1 FM The Boss, Fridays at noon. We are live. I'm the big deal Bruce Tuff with Boy Wonder Brandon Riley and super lawyer GI Jerome, the Golden Boy Jeremy Hall. We'll see you next week for the next episode of The Legal Fix.
Legal Fix.